Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sunday Biscuits podcast. I almost said season 4. Episode 2, season 4. I am joined. Welcome back
episode
to
4.
season 2, episode 4.
Right.
Good job with the words.
I'm joined by one Mr. Last Name K. By a one transparent. We are the Sunday Biscuits. Roll the intro. We had the budget for that.
The budget.
I hired a Fiverr editor. No, I'm just kidding. It's been about 3 weeks since we've recorded that first episode, or the first 3 we record and post these on Sunday. Don't ever ask any other questions. That is just the truth.
All in one take too.
Characters that need their own. Producer number 2, Sophie, is over there. Kael's behind the camera. Say hi, Kael. He waved. He waved very gently at us. So that's nice.
You got blinded.
Now we leave it.
So today, let's talk about characters that need their own movies. I have a couple as examples. Oh, and by the way, again, the format has been changed. One of us will win the episode at the end and host the next episode. And everybody knows that the more wins that you have, the more respected you get. So whoever...
More street cred.
Yeah, the more street cred you have, basically. Characters that need their own movies. Side characters specifically.
Somebody that was a main character but had like
The Flash?
no screen time. No, we don't need
Yeah.
more of that.
Yeah. Correct.
Well, do you have any?
Like, you should go.
Yeah, you want me to
Sitting
go
here in
first?
awkward silence.
All right,
While...
Enda Mode.
Who? Wait.
Edna Mode, darling.
No capes.
Okay.
No capes.
No capes.
Her.
Yeah, I was thinking the DC universe, or like the Marvel universe. We do a topic on them every
believe this,
every
dude?
week.
That's
so.
true. We do. We do a lot with Marvel.
That's true, we do.
We need to
but,
branch out a little bit.
but the
That's
best
what
performing
this is.
episode
Canon
was about Marvel. I'm just saying. And I do know what canon events
That was
are,
me.
by the way. I know that y'all think I don't know what canon events are.
Didn't say that. I just said you haven't watched the movie.
It's true. I have not watched Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse.
It's
Sue
really
me.
Oh,
let me-
Sophie says a whole show about Gus.
Yeah, I would take a whole show.
Gus assisting other TV detectives.
Yeah. A character that I would love to see actually get their own movie. I know there was a TV show, but he shared the spotlight and the focus was more on a different character. Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I wish that Winter Soldier had his own movie. Now, I know, again, some of you are probably saying, I need Captain America to Winter Soldier. Da, 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 da. But
Because y'all talk like that.
I know he had Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but honestly, can we get real here? Falcon and the Winter Soldier was Falcon, and also Winter Soldier is here. as
Falcon.
well.
Oh, by the way, Bucky.
Also, Winter Soldier makeup with dude for Kill Son. Spoilers,
Yeah,
by the
I
way, if
wish-
you haven't seen that.
I wish we could have seen how he reacted to that. Like,
Yeah.
was he mad at him? Was he like?
Yeah, was he
and what did-
forgiving? Was he sad?
And what did Bucky say? Was like did he go into detail about like I was under mind control? I didn't like.
Yeah, exactly. They cut that kind of short, and I'm a big fan of Show Don't Tell. It's just all of a sudden, oh, by the way, I fixed that. It's like
Yeah.
Bucky. I wish they would have shown him on screen more. I'd love for Winter Soldier to get his own movie, not TV show. I can't stress that enough. There's a difference, and that's actually an upcoming segment because I think that there are a couple TV shows that shouldn't have been TV shows. They should have been full-length movies.
and some movies that should have been TV shows instead of
Exactly.
movies.
All right.
Shall we go ahead and step into that, or do y'all
Since
have
we're talking
other
about it.
other
Since
Marvel
we're talking
characters?
about it, I
Only
say
other
go
Marvel
for it.
character I'd say is Louise.
Yeah.
Louise just needs not necessarily a movie. He needs his own show where each episode he explains what happens in each Marvel movie. That'd be amazing.
I just thought of one. I think we need a whole Hank Pym series about
yeah.
when he was Ant-Man and like him.
Yeah.
It would be impossible for them to do it with the same actor, but if they
Right.
found somebody younger that kind of looked
Yeah.
like him,
Yeah.
that would be really cool. Or just use deepfake. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, you
they can do
could.
that.
You could. It's true.
Find him a body double.
Exactly, yeah. That's a good idea. That'd be pretty fun. So we all come to conclusion. Winter Soldier needs his own movie. Hank Pym needs his own movie.
Talking about movies, I think they need to redo the Hulk.
Yeah, that we need a newer Hulk movie.
Yeah.
We need a Mark Ruffalo, or maybe not even necessarily.
I don't even know that Mark Ruffalo. He's kind of old now.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know how old he is, but he's a little old to be playing.
he's a
old
little
is he?
old to be playing young Hulk.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. We need another like Hulk origin story, and I know that'd be confusing but I mean, we're going into the multiverse era of this stuff. Okay, we can.
He's 55.
He's 55. Yeah,
He does not look
we can.
55. He looks a little older than 55.
Yeah.
No offense, Mark Ruffalo. Not that you're
Mark
watching
Ruffalo,
this,
we
but
know
if
you're
you
watching
end up-
this podcast, and we're deeply sorry if we just offended you. Come
you
on
can
our
play Grandpa
podcast.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Grandpa Hulk.
Movies that should have been TV shows. TV shows that should have been movies. Go. The Eternals should have been a TV show, and it wouldn't have sucked quite as badly.
the
That's not what
That
we're
is
gonna
true.
say.
That
The
is true.
Eternals just shouldn't exist.
True, but if
But
they
it
had
would
to,
have been
if they had
better if
done
it
a
was a
12
show.
if they
episode
had
series-
to
like
do it,
they did
12
like a-
episode series,
Or like
give,
a 14 episode series
Yeah.
where every episode you learned about one of the characters, and
Right.
then the last 2 was like a
or,
season finale.
yeah, or like 3,
Right.
right? Because it's 10 new characters that no one knows anything about. They don't give a crap about them. They don't form attachments to anyone.
By the way, they're here to destroy Earth.
I literally didn't care that a single, which that's going to sound horrible. I didn't care when a single one, which by the way, yes, some of the Eternals die. We won't spoil who. If it would have been, 10, 14 episode series, I think it would have been much, much better than what it currently is, which is the worst Marvel movie. Not the worst Marvel project, but the worst Marvel movie ever.
So-
If neither one of y'all has something I would like to interject.
Okay.
Moon Knight.
I was thinking that too. I was going to
think-
say Moon
and
Knight.
I know you like that Moon Knight was a show. I think personally, if they had 2.5 hours and $100 million budget, which is about the budget of a lot of Marvel movies.
Sophie's texting me. Yelena, or however you spell it, needs her own show.
Who?
Yes.
Yelena.
Yelena.
Oh.
That's fair.
Black Widow, I think, should have been a series.
Yeah, that's true.
They ran it too long with a movie. Like,
Yeah.
CGI.
Yeah, the CGI was pretty
If it was
bad.
a series, the CGI would have been more acceptable than it was.
Yeah.
But if it was a series, it would have been much better.
Yeah, I can see that. Black Widow as a series would be better. And I know you don't necessarily think this, but I think Moon Knight as a movie, I got really confused watching Moon Knight the first time, like all the way through. And I got a little bit confused. I've now seen it 3 times. And I really enjoy it now, but it has legitimately taken me 3 times of watching it to fully understand what everything means. And I personally think that they could have made it less confusing if it was a full-length 2.5 hour regular budget Marvel movie. The CGI wouldn't have been quite as bad either.
However, compared to like a 2.5 hour movie, how long total was the series?
6 episodes, 45 minutes each, would have been like 5-ish hours, 4.5, 5 hours.
I mean, that's how it was with WandaVision though. But you couldn't
Yeah.
make that into a movie.
Yeah, you couldn't. I agree. You couldn't make WandaVision into a movie, but you could make Moon Knight into a movie. I think. And
I think
it
you
would
would
be better.
lose a lot of the character development because I feel like the series as total was much
Yeah.
longer than just a 2.5 hour like thing. So I feel like you would
That's
lose a lot
true.
of the character development. And as weird as it sounds, the character
character
development
development
of
is
Isaac.
Isaac Oscar.
with
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It.
Oscar Isaac with himself and like
Yeah. Character development is very, very important in that show. What are some characters from DC that need their own shows? Cyborg is underappreciated.
I think we
Needs
need a
his
new
own movie.
Flash.
We need
A new
We need a new
Flash. We need a new
Flash.
Flash.
We need a
Next
new
one.
Flash.
But a person I
No.
know that went and saw the movie said that they did like it.
It
Yeah.
was good. I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't as good as it could have been if
Right.
it wasn't Ezra Miller.
Right.
He was annoying. He was annoying.
He was very annoying.
He was just. And we need a new Superman that's not Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
That is horrible.
This one is a bit of a badly timed question because there's literally a movie coming out in November about this, but
Uh-oh. Is it?
Have you seen The Hunger Games, Caden?
Yes.
Oh.
I want to know more about previous Hunger Games. Not necessarily. Couldn't give a crap about Snow. Don't care.
Don't care.
Don't need more information. Do you know the characters a little
Yes.
bit, Caden?
They
Okay,
should have done
good.
Hunger Games as a series. Like, they should redo it as a series.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
They probably wouldn't go over well if they redid them. though.
No. I know that Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is coming out. I want to know more about previous Hunger Games
The games
winners.
themselves.
The games themselves, yeah. Like, maybe...
It'd be cool if they did little, like, half novels of each of the Hunger Games
That would
before
be-
the series.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I
That
would
would be-
read that.
Isn't
that
it like
would be
70-something Hunger Games, though, before then? So it would be a
Yeah.
lot.
So it's 75 because the quarter quell is when everything goes wrong. I think some really cool stuff could be done with that series, but unfortunately, I don't think the fans are going to fly with a movie just being made and not based off a book. Even if Suzanne Collins, the author, has a massive hand in
Yeah.
the creation of a movie, I don't think fans are going to stand for, this isn't based off a book, this is written by writers, and
Yeah,
Suzanne
this is
Collins
not-
was there in the room and approved this. That would just be a recipe for disaster,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I'm ready for the new season of The Rings of Power. Have any of y'all watched that?
I've not. I started it.
No. He turned into that cat meme.
I
Yeah.
started it, yeah.
It was a
Um,
good show.
I think that Blumhouse Studios would do a phenomenal job releasing a Ted Dekker book as a movie.
They actually did 3 as a movie, and I kind of want to watch it. It was a
Yeah.
long time ago, but I kind of want to watch it. I want to reread
yeah.
it. It's on my
Wasn't it like 2002 or 3?
It was old.
It was a while ago.
It was.
was a
I'm
hot
doing all the
minute ago.
Googling.
Yeah, exactly. All the Googling. For those of you who don't know, because it hasn't occurred to me, not everyone knows what Blumhouse...
2006.
2006? Okay, wow. I was but a wee little lad.
I want to find a
I
trailer
wasn't
for
alive.
Caden was not birthed.
it. I was barely alive.
Wow.
I found a trailer for
I
it. We were
think-
watching that after we quit
Yeah,
recording.
exactly. One thing I like about Blumhouse is they give the directors a lot of control over the movie. So I think, what if, hear me out, Ted Dekker, like, produces the movie. What are you, what is
We're snapping
it's so
each other
funny.
back and
Of course y'all are. They're snapping each other in the middle of a doggone
It's fine.
podcast
He started
recording.
it.
I think, like, maybe a Ted Dekker produced and a directed by someone very good at directing. Yeah, someone other
Yes.
than Taika Waititi
Oh.
would be a great Ted Dekker, especially The Girl Behind the Red Rope. Could you imagine that as a movie? That would be, or Skin,
Who's the guy that did?
with me playing
I
Timothy
can
Healy.
guarantee you he's not a Christian. But who's the guy that did Doctor Strange 2?
Sam Raimi.
Yeah, I
That's
bet he would do
true.
good with a Ted Dekker book.
That's true.
But he would probably try to make it not.
He would, yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would definitely be interesting. Skin as a book would be a
Skin would be
great
good.
movie. I mean, as a
Pretty
movie.
much all
sorry.
of his would be.
Yeah, but especially, in
Or
my
if they did
opinion-
him as a series, like
Yeah,
show.
yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Thank y'all so much. Follow wherever you're listening to. And I gotta declare a winner. Oh my gosh. I forgot how this podcast works.
No points at all.
Yeah, I didn't give any points. I didn't keep track of anything.
Give a point to Polly.
Polanka gets a point, making her the winner. How about this? For those of you who don't know, we currently don't have topics. So here's what I'm going to do.
Figure it out.
One of us is going to bring the topic next episode, but I will host it because y'all don't want to.
Okay.
that fine?
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine with
I
12.
officially declare the winner as trans. For those, because I know that at least four of y'all are keeping track of wins, so the win goes to trans, even though I'm hosting the next episode. If you would like to make an under-the-table handshake deal at some point for extra wins, we can. I'm just saying.
I've been
Thank
doing
y'all
that
for
for the
watching.
last 3 minutes.
Let's all say bye at the same time.
Bye.
Merch in the description.